Welcome, everybody. It is David Spark here. I am the producer of the CISO series and one of the hosts of the Defense in Depth podcast. And I'm excited to announce that I now have two permanent rotating co-hosts for the Defense in Depth podcast. And I'd like to introduce both of them to you right now. First is Steve Zalewski. So we're going to go in reverse alphabetical order. Steve Zalewski, who is the Deputy CISO over at Levi Strauss, and Jeff Belknap, who is the CISO over at LinkedIn. Guys, I can't tell you how thrilled I am. You guys are both very prolific on LinkedIn. What value do you get out of the online conversations on LinkedIn? And what value do you feel you're getting taking those conversations and discussing them on our podcast?
You know, Defense in Depth is one of those rare opportunities where you really get to dig further into something and find out how do people really feel about it. And I think the LinkedIn conversations were always sort of an extension of an initial conversation somebody like Steve or I would have. And now it's a really interesting opportunity to sort of to go into that even deeper for the podcast.
Explain to me your trust and information network and how you're weaving Defense in Depth into that.
There's an opportunity to tease out certain conversations that are either new or that are a trend that we have a responsibility to explore further to be able to advance the arts.
A rising tide lifts all boats. And when we have that conversation and other people can participate in it or at least benefit from it, it's really good for everybody.
Here's a tough one. What don't you think security professionals are not talking about that they should be?
I think the thing that the community at large misses out on is hearing the CISO perspective and really hearing it dissected in depth.
The outcomes aren't new, okay? You're in a barrel, told to find the corner, and so you want to reassure each other that indeed there's nothing new on these challenges that we can do. And I think what Jeff and I are doing are finding some of those conversations and simply saying it's not acceptable to stay in that barrel. We have to change the conversation because we do have to move forward.
I think we're all really invested in making sure that barrel's not going over the waterfall. So here we are. Let's work it out together.
Jeff starts great conversations. Steve starts great conversations. Sometimes I'll start one as well, hoping that I get a good conversation going. If you see us start one, join in, participate. Keep in mind, we may quote you on this. That's a good thing. If you start a conversation out there or you see somebody else start one and go, this is really fascinating, send it to us. I only want to do a show that people care about. So the point of tuning in to Defense in Depth is it's a topic people care about, and hopefully it's a topic you care about as well. The show airs every Thursday morning on the CISO Series Network. You will hear Steve on the show. You will hear Jeff on the show. You'll hear me on the show. You'll hear some other people as well that are co-hosts, and then we'll have a variety of guests as well. But I can tell you right now, Steve Zalewski and Jeff Belknap are now in the permanent rotation. So I want to thank both of you guys.
Come join us on the show while we talk to a bunch of our friends and other people having this conversation, and let's learn.
Don't be a stranger. Ping us. Put those things out there, right? Help us help you.